What a treat tonight, hockey fans, as two of the game's best collide. His multi-point game was a standout, and he'll look to replicate that tonight. Hedman's bone-crushing style of play also forces a number of takeaways. Two stars ready to clash. I'm fired up, you're fired up, and we've got you here on EA Sports. We are just seconds away now from puck drop. The Rangers have won the draw, and we are now underway. Shakes off the coverage. Oh, what a save! He stopped it! Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
Big time save! Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. The Canadians grab possession of the puck. He's in! All in all! Oh, what a save! Who was that last man?
Well, the goaltender gets right to the top of his crease, and I just love how technically sound he is. But he
scores! And this place is rocking and rolling now!
Well, I'm not sure if you celebrated his speech, James, but it certainly would have taken a great play. Hey, Ben, but I don't get it here, James. This is 200 foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How we defend, how we can turn pucks over and get going more. They capitalize, they execute, and they find a nice portion.
That's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. And then tears off a body in traffic. Looks to get the puck over to Broberg. Here's a chance on the attack. James plays the puck. Good use of the body on the play. Slides it back to the blue line. Stop that one.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Along the right, breakaway. And he comes up with it. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Moves it to Rupp. The turnover. Here they come. Oh, out of nowhere, he steals that one.
Well, there's an intangible to being a competitor, and that's exactly it with that save. It's desperation, doing whatever it takes to keep the puck out of the net. Price said to be dialed in on that last save. Love the way he challenged, made himself as big as possible, and took away the net.
Oh, it goes right up the post. Takes the feed. Gains the zone through center. The Rangers get a hold of the puck in their own end. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Unable to reach that one. Takes the puck behind the net. Can't hang on to the puck after taking it off. And trying to shake the defender. Scores! Clinical! The Canadians needed that goal to even things up here in the first.
Yeah, they certainly did. And I had a coach who once said, you know, it's about winning the shift now and not worrying about what happened or what was going to happen here, James. And I feel like they've taken that approach right now. You can see it in their game, you can see it in their urgency, and they get rewarded.
New York's got possession of the puck. Great pressure with the stick. New York's looking to break out. Here's a chance. The Rangers take it along the wall. Right on the doorstep. Takes a shot. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it. Denies him again. Oh, what a smart heads-up play.
This is a critical play. I mean, this is a high-danger area, and he's able to put his stick out at the right time and to be able to disrupt it. Not easy as a defender to have that kind of time and reactive stick.
New York's got control of the puck. Knocked away in the offensive zone. Makes some space. Fantastic save.
Makes it really difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
La barriga de Ella Bright está creciendo. Eso en realidad es la clave de por qué se convirtió en la actriz mejor pagada en
Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. And we are underway, still tied up here in the second. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Canadians need to step up offensively and more confidence with the puck chase. They're really not entering with any conviction, and they're staying on the perimeter. They have a minority of shots, and they're lucky. They're real lucky that this game is still tied.
And the crowd pepping up after you know who gets the puck. They remember, Cheryl.
Yeah, he got the game winner last game, and now the puck's on his stick, so they know what can happen, and they're cheering him on.
Oh, wow! Puck picked up by Broberg. And that's deflected. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. New York's ready to go on the attack. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Solid check to slow him down. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Sends the feed in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Pushes it across to Marchessault. Quick shot. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Lights by the check. Scores! The go-ahead goal!
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next few shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. Got to give some credit to the shooter here, James, for finding the hole, and that hole is low glove side. I think that the goaltender, he wants this one back.
Well, the point streak continues against her rivals after that last goal.
Well, she certainly hasn't been a passenger throughout this series. She's led by example, both on and off the ice here, James. And you know that she just loves to play in these games. You just have a look at how she drives the net. You can tell that she's urgent and she's on fire.
Levels them with the hit. Johnson's got it in the offensive zone. Right on the doorstep. Oh, what a stop. And he takes the pass. His reflexes on display tonight. He grabs the puck here at the point. And we're going to get a... face-off after the offside. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Canadians have taken a lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. And he's ridden off the puck. The Rangers, he's got a step. Turns it aside on the breakaway. Ho, ho, ho. In all alone on the breakaway. He scores! What a goal, what a finish on the breakaway. Hi, everybody. James Cebulski back for EA Sports. Look at these rosters. They're absolutely stacked. Let's see what's in store for this hot matchup. Both teams are lined up, and we are set to get things going. The Maple Leafs are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Right in front! Talk about swing on the finish with that one!
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James. And then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A goal to what it is, it passes it.
Lots of hockey left to be played this period. We're in a 1-0 game to this point. Taken by Lora. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Long lead pass into the neutral zone. Slides it across to Forsberg. On the backhand. Oh, a clutch save.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender in task here. Gets out in front of it and makes a save.
Takes the stretch pass in the open ice. Oh, he caught the open ice. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. Forsberg's hit. Viewed positively in the eyes of the officials. And charging is the call.
A tough penalty to take as you're looking for the equalizer. You're in a 1-goal deficit. And you're going to find a way to generate offense, James. Real tough one to take.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Jostling for the puck and he loses control. Oh, what a hit! You might say that reached the end of the road.
Yeah, certainly, James. And these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say, play on your toes, play assertive. Well, this play displays that, right? Closing quickly, being aggressive, great spacing, line up your check, hammer against the wall.
Tries to dangle, the puck skips away.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his space away, and it goes the other way.
And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing him down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
Toronto's got the puck. Oh, how about that move to shake off the defender? And the officials are going to say play on here.
Well, that's some great...
And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting 2 in a row. Back-to-back, here they come. This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing because, listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here. And they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense.
Denied by the goaltender. Shuts him down. Play blown dead. Let's get the call. Look, that's going off for interference.
I understand when you're racing for the puck to stand in the way of your opponent to slow them down, but you hang out there too long, you're going to get the interference call.
Toronto's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
As the power play unit steps out on the ice, they've got to reset mentally here, James, and just get rid of all the other opportunities that they've had and forget about them. Because the time is the present right now, and they've got to make good on this one.
And that's a great read to force the turnover. The Leafs get a hold of it. Look out. Moves it quickly over to Schneider.
Well, this is a primetime clinic on how to own the puck. I mean, they're managing it, and they are playing with it.
Trying to shake loose. That knocks him on the breakaway. And they manage to clear it.
Buchfeld's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Penalty expires. You really have to admire the effort of the penalty-killing unit on that one. As both...
Oh, no.
Stop it! That was insane!
It almost looked like everyone was stopping, thinking it was in the net. I don't know how he got to it, James. I mean, that's athleticism, desperation, complete contact with the will. It's everything right to the one.
Now a quick pass to Fantilli. Turns it aside. Moves it to Fantilli. He got all of that hit. The Canadians gain control of the puck against the wall. Scores!
Love the way he maneuvers in that low spot area. There's not a lot of space there, but he's able to shield, get that puck off on the back end, put it in.
Quick feed to Cristoforo. The Canadians gain possession in their own end.
by the goaltender. I mean, he gets
Oh.
out.
There he is. He's got a step. Oh, he serves up a pokeball as it's poked away.
And he knows exactly where he is in his crease to be able to make this play. If he misses, James...
And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical.
Here in the late goings of the period, we got a tie game. And gets a little boost to come up with the puck from off the wing with both centers tied up. Passes it over. Dishes it off. And he takes a shot. Denied by the glove as the puck hops along.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. Still tied up here as we get underway here in period number 2. So we played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far?
Toronto's in a tie game, and really they're lucky they are, James, because their opponent has really taken it to them. Why? Because they've mismanaged the puck and they've had way too many turnovers.
A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Sends it quickly to Lowry. They've got the defense outnumbered. The Maple Leafs have it in the offensive zone. And a great save. Big stop by the keeper.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding, made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
The Canadians gain control of the puck. Here we go. Odd-man rush here. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Canadians are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Mazar's got it in the defensive end. And now it's grabbed by Yzerman. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. What a move! And it goes off the iron and stays out.
The Canadians are trying to put the game away, but unfortunately that one hits the post and comes out, and this is a tough one to take. You have the lead, you want to extend it, and you certainly don't want to give any life to your opponent.
Knocked away. Now over to Christopher. And he sidesteps the check there. Moves the pass and drives.
These are the types of plays in the game that you don't get often, so you have to make good on them, and they do exactly that, James. They utilize the space they're given, they have the numbers, and they make their opponent pay.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. And it's all tied up. Nhl26 has won the draw here in the neutral zone. Takes possession. There's a firm collision. Sends a pass over. Here they come on the attack. The Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. He looks deep to Harley. And that's just out of reach. And he gives it over to Blake. And that pass goes off a stick. Trying to engage a little physicality here. Quick pass to Taves. Shakes off the coverage. Moves into the slot. Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display. Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
There's a collision with some authority. The Canadians get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Kachuk's got it in the corner. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Up along the wing. Oh, what a move! Comes up with a big-time glove save.
Price negates the scoring opportunity. James really quick to set to position and face the shooter dead on.
Off a stick. Tries to get the puck over to Kucherov. the buzzer. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. They always say 3 is the magic number. We've got period number 3 next. Teams are readying themselves at center ice as the 3rd period is about to go. They have dropped the puck on period number 3. We are still tied here, so the next goal could be critical. Dishes it to Hagel. And he coughs it up with the pass. Big time stop there.
Now this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot, and you know that you've got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
Toronto's got it in their own zone. And he slides it quickly to Hagel. All alone! Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority. Fantilli's had an impressive night so far. I mean, he's had a multiple-point night, creating a ton of offense, and you know that he's not done yet.
Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here, James. Just lined up perfectly, and then is able to elicit that massive hit.
From behind the net, looks to break out. Angles it over to Fantilli. Shakes the defender. He's on a breakaway. Scores! And 3's the magic number. There's the hat-trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the taps on the inside home.
The Maple Leafs needed that in a big way, but now have the lead here in this 3rd period.
It's been a back-and-forth game. It's really been neck and neck, and although I felt like they dictated the pace in this 3rd period, it's about continuing to press and really try to smother their opponent.
Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Avoids the poke check. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Buffalo's got a lot of flash to his game, in particular with his hands and the ability to manipulate his opponent, but he gets caught on that one and the puck dies on his stick.
Here's a backhander. Oh, that's a huge stop by Hellebuyck.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Oh, he'll feel that one. Demolishes him. He got all of it.
Fantilli's been brilliant in the offensive zone tonight here, James. Just using the deception, whether it's with his eyes, with his hands, with his feet, finding ways to manipulate his opponents. 3 goals in this one. He's got the hattie, shooting, changing the angle of his shot to beat the goaltender.
The Canadians have had more chances offensively, but they have not been able to convert trailing here in this 3rd. Handles it along the blue line. And that's blocked from someone in front. Slides the puck to Brown. Here's the pass. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. Slides it over to Coronado. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Driving right to the front. Makes the save of the trapper.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time he bails his team out.
Slides the puck over to St. Louis. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Brown. Puck scooped up by Johnston. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Devastating hit into the boards, and listen to this building rattle. Drills him. Denies him in close.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Shot. Stops it cold. Tries to get it over to Johnston. Oh, look at this chance. Sends it over. The Leafs have it behind the net. The Canadians have it from their own end. Rocks him. Oh, look at this. From the point, looks to make something happen. Drew has gained the line and on the attack. Scores! They tied it up. They tied it up with seconds to spare.
Well, they really have been a flurry at the end of this 3rd period, haven't they, James? I mean, they've been vicious, and they've been competitive. It's a reason why they got the equalizer in the dying seconds of the frame.
Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. Rocks him on the play. They score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity.
The Canadians' coaching staff has to be frustrated. Their players have played well tonight, but they just can't finish on some of these chances, and we're running out of time late in the third.